Hi BookTube, it's Missy, and today I'm here with my book nerd-a-thon TBR. This read-a-thon is being hosted by Amanda over at The Glittery Nerd. She also has a co-host and a few other girls that'll be helping with Twitter sprints. This read-a-thon is a week long, so it starts tomorrow, which is December 7th and goes until December 11th. It's from midnight to midnight, so wherever you are is where you just start at midnight wherever you are. That makes better sense. There are 10 challenges in this read-a-thon. You don't have to complete all 10. You can also piggyback a lot of the challenges to make it easier on you. I have a few books here that I picked out. I will tell you all 10 challenges and also include them in the info box down below, and then in the books that I share I'll tell you what the book is going towards which challenge. So the 10 challenges are: 1, to read a book that features a video game, for instance like Ender's Game or Armada or Ready Player One, anything that has a video game in the book. Number 2 is read a graphic novel. That's easy peasy. Number 3 is read a book featuring mythology. There's a lot of books that I own that feature mythology, but I don't think I'll be getting to that one this week. Number 4 is to read a book that will be turned into a movie or that has become a movie. I made the first part up being turned into a movie. I'm like dragging out that question because I don't have a lot of books that I want to read that are already movies, and I have a book that I do want to read that will become a movie in the future, I'm pretty sure. But again, I'll get to that when I get to the book. The next one is to read the first book in a series. 6 is to read a book that contains new technology. A lot of sci-fi books have new technology in them. And then you have number 7 is to read a middle grade book. Number 8 is to read a book that's set in a school, boarding school, whatever kind of school you want. Number 9 is to pick a random book off your shelf. You can have someone pick the book for you, or you can do like a TBR jar pick, or just grab a book, doesn't matter. And then number 10 is to read a sci-fi book. So, with that being said, I have 5 books to share with you that will be piggybacking to make most of the challenges. So the first book that I will be reading on my Kindle is The Swallow a Ghost Story by Chris Cotter? Something like that. I got this book from NetGalley for free for an honest review. I still haven't read it, which drives me crazy because I got it a while ago. I did read 3% of the story so far, and it's got 2 different POVs. I'm not quite sure how these girls relate to each other, but it is interesting so far. Next book that I will be reading is Blood Promise. This is my buddy read for the month with Penelope, and this is the 4th book in the Vampire Academy series by Rochelle Mead. I will be using this one as the... where is it? Oh, a book set in a school, because you know that it's the Vampire Academy. And yeah, so it's set in a school. The next book I chose is Daughters Unto Devils by Amy Lukovics, and this one I chose for my Friday reads. I still haven't picked it up yet, but this is going to be my random book choice, so that one is Challenge 9. The next 2 books are going to be used multiple times for several different challenges. So the next book I would like to read is Illuminae, which is the first book in the Illuminae Files trilogy. I think it's a trilogy. So this will be for a book that is going to be turned into a movie. I looked it up, and Brad Pitt has his production company. I don't know what it's actually called, but they picked up the rights to make this a movie, and I don't know when it will become a movie, but I would like to watch it. And this also is going to be towards new technology, which is challenge number 6, and is that it? Yeah, just the 2. So I'm going to be using this book for those 2 challenges. And then lastly, it's my graphic novel, Low by Remender and Tocchini. This is volume 1, The Delirium of Hope. This is going to be for challenge, read a graphic novel, and for read a sci-fi book. And yeah, and read the first book in a series. So I am planning on doing 8 of the 10 challenges. Like I said, I don't plan on doing the Mythology challenge or the video game challenge. So these are the books that I plan on reading during the read-a-thon. Also, like I told you before, not only is the book nerd-a-thon taking place this week, also the year-a-thon read-a-thon will be taking place. And I did show you guys all of the graphic novels that I would like to read. Now, because I'm going to be adding these other novels in the mix, I will probably read a graphic novel in between the books that I currently am going to start reading. And that is it. Let me know down below if you guys are planning on participating in the book nerd-a-thon, or if you're going to be participating in the year-a-thon read-a-thon. There is another read-a-thon happening next week, which is the crime-a-thon, and I will talk about that when it comes closer to that date, and I will share with you guys my TBR for that one, which is hosted by Whitney over at Witty Novels. So yeah, I'm looking forward to those as well. And yes, I will hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend. As you can tell, my voice is getting a little bit better, and so I want to say thanks again for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!